What if I told you that you have a personal tutor available 24/7, completely free, who can teach you anything you want? I spent the last month using AI to learn Python programming from absolute zero, and today I'm going to show you exactly how to create your own AI study plan that actually works. No fluff, just the exact prompts and strategies I used. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into something that completely changed how I learn new skills. I'm going to walk you through creating a personalized study plan using ChatGPT, and I'll show you the exact conversation, the prompts I use, and how to structure your learning path. Whether you want to learn Python, Spanish, digital marketing, or any other skill, this method works. Let's get started. The first mistake people make is asking AI something vague like teach me Python. That's way too broad. Instead, we need to be specific. Here is the exact prompt I used. I want to learn Python programming basics from absolute zero. I can dedicate 1 hour per day, 5 days a week for the next 4 weeks. Please create a detailed week-by-week study plan that includes daily topics, practice exercises, and milestones. Assume I have no programming experience. And look at this response. ChatGPT gave me a complete breakdown. Week 1 focuses on Python fundamentals like variables, data types, and basic operations. Week 2 covers conditionals and loops. Week 3 is about functions and lists. And week 4 brings it all together with a mini project. Each day has specific topics and practice exercises. This is incredibly valuable because it removes the guesswork. I know exactly what to study on Monday of week 1, Python installation, print statements, and variables. No more wandering about YouTube trying to figure out what to learn next. Now here's where it gets powerful. Once you have your roadmap, you can dive deeper into each topic. Let me show you what I did for day 1. I am on day 1 of my Python learning journey. Please explain variables and data types to me like I am 5 years old. Use simple everyday examples, no technical jargon. Then give me 3 beginner practice exercises I can do right now. Check out this explanation. ChatGPT compared variables to labeled boxes where you store things. A box labeled age might contain the number 25. A box labeled name might contain the text Sarah. That's something anyone can understand, even if you've never coded before. Then it gave me 3 exercises. Exercise 1. Create variables for your name, age, and favorite color. Then print them. Exercise 2. Create variables for 2 numbers and print their sum. Exercise 3. Create a variable for temperature in Celsius and convert it to Fahrenheit. These are perfect beginner exercises that reinforce what I just learned. Here is something crucial that most people skip: testing yourself. It's not enough to just read and watch. You need to verify that you actually understand the material. So at the end of each week, I ask ChatGPT to quiz me. I just completed week 1 of learning Python, covering variables, data types, basic operations, and conditionals. Create a 10-question quiz to test my understanding. Include multiple choice questions and short coding challenges. After I answer, explain any mistakes I make. This is gold. Question 1 asks me to identify the correct data type. Question 5 gives me a code snippet with an error and asks me to spot it. Question 8 asks me to write a simple if-else statement. This is not just memorization, it's actual comprehension testing. And the best part? When you submit your answers, ChatGPT explains where you went wrong and why. It's like having a patient tutor who never gets tired of explaining things. Now, what happens when you get stuck? This is where AI tutoring really shines. Let me show you an example from week 2 when I struggled with loops. I'm confused about the difference between for loops and while loops in Python. Can you explain the key difference, when to use each one, and give me two real-world examples where one is clearly better than the other? Look at this response. It explains that for loops are best when you know how many times to repeat something, like printing numbers from 1 to 10. While loops are best when you repeat until a condition changes, like asking for user input until they type quit. Then it gives me concrete code examples of each scenario. The for loop example counts from 1 to 5. The while loop example keeps asking for a password until you enter the correct one. Suddenly it clicks. This is the kind of targeted explanation that would take forever to find in a textbook. Finally, at the end of your 4 weeks, you want to build something real. Here's the prompt I used to create my first Python project. Based on the Python basics I've learned over 4 weeks, including variables, conditionals, loops, functions, and lists, suggest 3 beginner project ideas I can build. Then guide me step by step through building a simple number guessing game where the computer picks a random number and the user tries to guess it. ChatGPT suggested 3 projects: a number guessing game, a simple calculator, and a to-do list manager. Then it walked me through building the guessing game step by step. I import the random module, generate a random number between 1 and 100, use a while loop for guesses, add conditionals for higher or lower hints. And here is the finished code. 20 lines of Python that actually does something fun. This is the moment where everything comes together and you realize you've actually learned a real skill. So here's my biggest takeaway from using AI as a study tool. It's not about replacing traditional learning. It's about having a personalized guide who adapts to your pace, explains things in your language, and is available whenever you need help. The 4-week Python plan I showed you today is the same framework I am now using to learn Spanish and digital marketing. If you found this helpful, I'd really appreciate it if you hit that like button. It helps other people discover these AI learning strategies. And if you want to see more videos on using AI to level up your skills, subscribe and turn on notifications. I am planning a whole series on AI productivity tools. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.